Let's break down anxiety today, huh? A lot of people are experiencing anxiety these days, and I see them more and more down in this deep dark hole. So today I'm going to explain and teach you how anxiety is formed and how habitual it can be. So it's normally starting with some pessimistic or negative thought that one starts to entertain in his or in her mind, and then to those negative thoughts they start to imagine to how it could eventuate and how it could turn out to be kind of the worst case scenario. And when a person does this, of course negative emotions will just start attacking. And the trick to this studies is habitual. So when one loses consciousness, then what really happens is they've forgotten that they have control around these thoughts. They would not have to keep repeating the old patterns. And of course the real trap is that they are losing consciousness, and most people are just in this merry-go-round, and the more the person imagines, the more the person attracts, as the mind starts to just shut down every other opportunities in their mind. And of course the law of attraction kicks in and brings more negative thoughts, and they will not even be able to see any other scenario once they go deeper and deeper into this dark hole. And of course fear, sadness all creeps in. And here is the truth: the person normally absolutely forgets that they can control their internal state, but also they forget the fact that it's impossible to control the future, even events from the future. So it's getting attached to an outcome is the real issue here. What you really have focus on is what's in your head, what you probably say to yourself or to others, what you focus on, and what you do. Everything else is out of your control. So what does this mean? It means that you have absolute freedom to experience anything the way you want to experience it. Events have no charge. They haven't got any negative or positive meaning in your environment. So you have the biggest freedom in your head. There is things outside. It doesn't mean that they need to be in a specific way in your head. So I sometimes just use an example. If there's something hard coming up in my life, I always look at something that was a lot harder, 3, 4, 5 times harder than what's happening, what might happen to me. I love the examples of, especially, what could have been hard for your parents or grandparents 50 or 100 years ago. I mean, compared to that, we're just having an easy walk in the park. We have a lot of resources, we've got fresh air, there's a lot of things to be grateful for, and gratefulness is one of the biggest tools to start looking for things that you could be feeling good about, to change that train of thought. And there's another concept that I want to introduce here. So if you start going down into this dark hole and the train of thoughts gets really heavy and gains momentum, it will be very hard to stop it and jump off that train, because that will just drag you down into the kingdom of negative emotions. So basically, the solution here is that what could I think, do, perhaps say to myself now to feel better? To basically start using your mind to serve you. Unfortunately, unconscious mind is a survival mind. It's not designed to make you happy. So you need to learn how to use your mind and empower yourself. Even if the worst case scenario will come through in 6, 12, 18 months time, how does that serve you that you've been suffering every day from creating it in your mind and have all the negative feelings attached to it? It doesn't. And if I want to make it really simple, then just think of the pink unicorn now. If you did, that means you were able to change your thoughts. You've created a different picture in your head. That's your convincer. That means you can actually change what's inside. That's all you need to do. Just be your best friend and share your experience, because anxiety is created by you. Have a beautiful day. If you have problems releasing it, you know I'm here to help. Enjoy your day.